What's up, everybody? It's FM22. We're back with more Halifax Town. I always want to say Halifax Town FC, but FC Halifax Town. Welcome back. Today we have two games. One against Dover, which is 23rd in the league, and one against Nottingham County, Notts County, which I think at the time of the Dover game, they're third or fourth, one of those. So one easy, one hard game. So this is the thing about me when I play Football Manager. I always struggle against the lesser teams, the teams down below. I always struggle against them. So I'm expecting a loss against Dover and a win, a draw against Notts County, and that's me being optimistic. So yeah, enjoy the show of me getting completely destroyed and put down in my place. Out of playoffs, off we go. Enjoy. So here we are on match day. We're playing 23rd in the league. And yeah, it should be as straightforward as that. Let's be honest about it. Let's see what the assistant wants us to play and see how we can change it from there. Carl Edwards in the starting 11. Yeah, we can say that. Warren Bradbury. Oh, actually, depending on how the rest of the situation is. Alan Warburton, Waters, Scott Senior's available. Okay, Maher's not available. That's why he's doing that change. So just give Carlos Edwards first half, and then give Senior second half. Because Carlos Edwards, even like through his age, 43 now, he's not that bad at the football. Like, he's really not. Which, yeah, it it is what it is. But yeah, so let's do it. I think this is Bradbury, Preston's there, Summerfield, Woods. And then, do I want to start Allen or Slew? I feel like we do Slew. Let me swap them around. There we go. The middle one in the three is very obvious. It's Warburton. Let's go. We're playing Notts County next, so maybe we should have rotated a bit more. But I'd rather win both of them. I mean, obviously that I was going to say I'd rather win both of them than just this one. Which is contradictable, because if I wanted to win both of them, I'd rotate. Because we should be. But then I'm not confident that with a rotated side we can beat these. Because technically they are down there where we should be. By preseason negotiations, expectations, that's the one. Carlos Edwards. What a legend he is, though. Like, let's be honest about that. Out here comes Slew crosses it in, and what a goal. We are 1-0 up. Summerfield scores, passed by Slew. We're already in the front, and it's fine. Everything is A-okay. Not even 10 minutes into the game. Now we're here for a second. Summerfield. Edwards crosses in. This a penalty. I really want Carlos Edwards to score. So, against better judgment, let's Edwards take the penalty. His first game at home, I believe. And I shouldn't have let him take the penalty. That's my lesson learned. But yeah, we should have been 2-0 up. I should have looked past my love for Carlos Edwards. But what a free kick. What a goal from Waters. But damn, that's a great free kick. All across the thing. Is it offside? It's not offside. Or was it offside? It was offside. It did count as offside. I'm deliberately not checking on the screen, like if it says offside in the commentary and stuff. There we go. There's a 2-0 probably. Warburton, yeah. I'm deliberately not, just so I don't know, and because I want to see it rather than, so the commentary is more for you guys. I see it as I call it, so probably wrong most of the time. Or I mean, I call it as I see it. That's the proper way of saying it. Edwards with the ball. He's running up his 43-year-old legs and crosses it in. It's a good cross though, but we fail to capitulate. Capitulate? Is that the right word? Take advantage of the great cross from the great Carlos Edwards, who comes across for our opponent. Goalkeeper saves it with the rebound, and they are one behind. Admittedly, we've had one disallowed goal and a missed penalty, so we should be 4-1 up. But we're not, so, that's the reason why there's still a game here. They have decided to stay up against this Dover. This is, and as long as it's only 2-1, it is a game. But we're gonna sub Edwards out because 43-year-old and all that stuff. I think that's the only halftime sub we're doing though. Edwards against Senior. No, let's put Allen in as well. Slew out. And Swapperoo. And let's go. 2 out of 3 subs at halftime. We need to somewhat put a marker down that, we should have been more attacking. 4-2-3-1. They've changed it from 4-3-1-2. Here comes a Dover. And can we pounce on them? Here comes. Okay, well that's just disappointing, isn't it? Just disappointing. Johnson. Bradbury. Let's go on in. That's a red card. What is it with games and red cards for our opponents? It's just rude. And we score another one. 3-1. Waters score his second goal of the game. And I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm going to praise them as well. With a player more, we should win quite easily. There shouldn't really be doubt about it. Let's do a swap. No, we don't have anyone to swap there, but we'll do Woods against. Let's give Spence a runabout. He doesn't really get the top selections of a team. So now we're playing 23rd. He can get out there, do the job. Even though we've got a corner, defensive corner, and we're fucking it up. And it's 3-2. It's game again. And it seems to me like every time I praise this team, that they just go up the job done kind of mentality. But here we go, another goal. Bradbury, the centre back, shows the way. Central defender. He's an icon for the club. I don't know if he is, but for me he is, because I love the name Bradbury. And I do believe the last time I did Halifax kind of saved privately, I think he was still there. I'm not sure. And we got another goal. Waters scores. It's a hat-trick for Waters, I think. Let me double check that. But I'm pretty sure that's his third. And now I think we're just, I did fire them up, and now it seems like that's really giving effect. Because we're just taking another step, and obviously the effect of having one more player on field. They're attacking on left back. So they are attacking on Preston. Preston's alright, so I don't know why they did that. But 4-3, that's not the end result. 5-2, and we're beating Dover very, very comfortably. I'm very happy with that. Now, much tougher game. Notts County are 4th in the league, and this is game 29 of the season out of 44. So it's coming up to the business end of this game, the season even. Let's give them restage. Everyone that was in this squad will get rest for 3 days from training, just to be fantastically match fit. Damn, it should have been 2, but we can just recall them on the game day. But yeah, so Notts County away from home, and Notts County they in real life put audience attendance record even in the Vanarama for I think just over 12,000 against Solihull Moor, which is absolutely amazing. Can take these back from training because it's the game day now. Recall from rest. Let's go. That's something I do to keep, so to not knacker them out, because with just a few days between, shouldn't really knacker them out. Let's see what our lovely assistant wants us to play. He wants us to play Warren, Maher, Bradbury, Preston, Summerfield, Woods, Onen, Waters, Warburton, and that is our best team no matter what. Edwards on the bench, I believe. At least I want him there. There we go. So Carlos, Edwards. Let's sort these out. Senior, Slew, and Green. This is by far our best, not 11, but our best 16 men that we can field. I feel like we have promised this guy to play. Yes, but he'll play. He should have played the last game, to be fair. He'll play next game because we need to win this, and we can't afford to take Johnson out, because Johnson had been quality for us. Let's be honest about that. There's been nothing but quality from him, so we'll keep him, of course. All right, good luck, everyone, and as I've promised, next episode will be the next 2 games after this, so end of February and start of March, and then we'll start hopping a few games between the regular schedule, all because of my focus on the transfer window, which probably is going to be how I do it in the future, as long as we're not in like the Premier League, because that's not 40-something games per season. There's a lot of games in the Championship either way. Here we go. Away, they're playing 5-4-1 or a 5-2-3, depending on how you want to call it. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy with the draw here. Like I don't need to win this game. It's away against a top, a concurrent. A concurrent? It's not. That's a Swedish word. That's not at all how English work. But a competitor up in the higher end of the division. And it's fine. Got 3 yellow cards. Maybe I should take. Actually, there's not maybe about it. I should get stuck in off, because we're getting a lot of cards. Here comes Halifax Town, and we score. What a goal! It's Onen. Of course, it's Onen. Our Ugandan international, Jaden Onen, scores away from Nottingham Forest. We're not in the Championship yet, or Forest aren't in the National League yet. But we managed to score 1-0 up. And it's halftime. This is good. We're beating a top competitor away from home. This is fine. I'm good with this. Let's encourage them to keep going. And now I won't praise them until it's added time. That's my strategy. Strategy, even. I mean, I won't praise them at all if we concede goals. But here we go again on the left side. Preston shoots it forward. Waters doesn't score. How do we not score there? is my question. It's the whole thing about us not being like the what's called the player team, not the AI, but the player managed team, not being as sharp as the other ones, even though they're in the same division. It takes so many more chances for a player managed team to score in general rule, obviously not in every game, than the opponent. Because usually you see opponents with like 2 shots, 2 goals. You hardly ever see a player managed team do that. They would go Warburton, what a goal from Warburton, what a great finish, great assist there as well. 2-0 away at Notts County even. What a great ball this is from Allen, I believe it was, to Warburton. What a goal. We'll see the assist person in the thingamac jig. Assisted by Allen, that's right. Let's do some substitutions that we need to do. Warren can play on the other side, and we take Carlos Edwards in with his experience, obviously. And then Salou can get on instead of Allen. And I think we've done good there. We'll take Woods off after a bit, just to take that risk of a red card out as well. But we're beating Notts County, which is amazing, and I honestly didn't think we would. I thought if we can scrape a draw, that would be great, but we have come and we have dominated, at least scoring wise, and I say that as we're about to concede. It's 1-2. Elisha scores, and as about roadworks are also starting. I hope it's not too loud. I hope you can't hear them outside of, like, on the stream, not stream, but video recording, whatever you want to call it. We need to keep this focus. Does the shot focus ever work? I don't think it does, I really don't think it does. Here comes Notts County. They're in there for the equalizer, and they are one-on-one with the keeper. Is out-angled, and we manage to hoof it away. Can we counter? We cannot. Okay, let's do this last substitution. Let's put Woods out and Green in. This is the last few minutes. We're hovering over that praise button. It's extra time. It's overtime, Fergie time. And we have won. We have beaten Notts County away from home with 2-1. We're over the moon. We're fantastic. We're gonna get to playoffs, because that's where we are in playoffs. Nothing more crazy than that. And they only caught myself saying when they win the league, we're going to do some stupid shit like that, but we're not going to do that. We're going to slow and steady, be happy with playoffs. If that's what we reach, that's what we reach. What do we have next episode, which is tomorrow? Join me for that. We got Barnet, which is another top team of the league. And then we have Weymouth. So actually, Tommy Scott, he'll have to wait till the Weymouth game. I don't trust him. I'm sorry, Tommy Scott. I know I brought you in here, but I'm sorry. Johnson is just too good to get back, I guess is the right term. But yeah, that's all I had for today. I know there's no cutscene in the middle and stuff, just because I got a bit carried away. I hope it's not too long. If it is, I do apologize again. It's 100% not on extended highlights, so it shouldn't be that long. But yeah, until tomorrow, take care of each other, be nice to each other, and bye bye.